This is a slightly different video from my other ones. We're going to be comparing the fake Wubin G5 to the legitimate version, the G5 here to the right, in case you haven't noticed which one may be fake and which one may not be. And basically, Wubin are having some issues at the moment with counterfeiting, and they apparently bought this from one of those dodgy websites and sent it to me so that I could do a bit of a comparison video. So here we are. And yeah, basically with the real G5, I've reviewed this one in a few other videos. So if you want to find out more and look at the actual runtime tests, color tests, stuff like that, just go ahead and search my channel. I'll actually link it in the video description below. But yeah, we're just going to be comparing these two first. So the G5 is a 400 lumen flashlight. Okay, it's got RGB modes, it's got this rotating head there, magnetic base. Okay, it's IP68 water resistant. Now, if you look at the fake version of the G5, the first thing that you'll notice is that it's missing the logo and all these bits of lasering here on the side, apart from the lens as well. And I wonder if Wubin actually took that out to make it look even worse, or did it just come like that without the lens? Because if it was like that when it arrived, that's pretty bad, I have to say. I don't think even with the cheapest flashlights that I've owned, none of them have been missing the lens. So definitely don't want to get any water in there. Like I said, the original G5 is rated IP68 waterproof. The outside coating, as you can see, is very different. Now, with the original G5, Wubin are using an aluminium oxide layer. Initially, I thought it was paint, but I contacted them and that's apparently what they're using. But you can see on the fake version of the G5, this is definitely painted, and there's some inconsistencies as well. You can see some little marks here at the, on the surface. The machining is okay, but, I can definitely tell that it's, cheaply manufactured. Also, it is really heavy. Okay, I don't know what this is made of. It's probably made of steel, but it's ridiculously heavy. And yeah, if we look at the LEDs as well, there are some differences. So the RGB LED here to the left, they're completely different. And the white LED as well is different. So they're probably using cheaper versions in there. In terms of the UI, in the user interface, there's the rotary dial here is missing. Okay, you've got that button on the back, and basically turn it on and it's got like a red beam. It's got a blue, green, and then this white like that. Whereas with your G5, and it's already a lot brighter, so it's should be producing 400 lumens. This is definitely not as bright. Nowhere near as bright. If you compare the lux of each one, the intensity is way more on the G5, the legitimate version of it. And, this rotary dial is really good as well because you can, dim the light. Okay, you just don't have any option on that one. Even if you kind of press and hold, nothing happens. Yeah, it's a pretty bad copy, I have to say. Yeah, so looking down the side here, there's the port cover, the USB port cover on the original, I keep calling it the original version, but the real version of the G5. And this fake version came with this rubber port that you kind of just have to pop in there. Another thing with the real version of the G5 is that it's going to have the 450 milliamp hour battery, whereas the fake model, who knows what they've put in there, could be anything. And, safety is an issue as well. Who knows if there's like a protection circuit or something like that. If the battery gets charged over 4.5 volts, 4.2 volts, that's probably going to be pretty dangerous. So yeah, safety is probably the most important thing with these lithium polymer batteries. But yeah, best case scenario, it's probably going to be a lower battery capacity in there, and you're not going to get as high of a runtime than with the real version of the G5. So some other differences that I noticed as well, if you look at the bottom of both these lights, there's no magnet. On the on the fake version, whereas you got a magnet on the real version. The clip design is also different and inferior on the fake model. So basically you can see here with the real version, it has 3 pivot points. You've got this point to the side of the light, and you've got one here. The clip sits nice and flush as well with the body. And then you've got another pivot point here to the back. Okay, and it kind of just snaps into place here. Whereas with the fake version, it's almost like it's held down by a screw or something in the center, and you just move it around. It doesn't sit flush with the body and feels, yeah, not so great. Even the quality of the steel doesn't feel just as tough, or it just feels quite slinky. Let's see if the head will rotate. Yep, does rotate 180 degrees, so they've done that okay, at least. Okay. So long story short, guys, don't bother getting the fake version. The real version has superior quality, and in my opinion, it's cheap enough anyhow, you know. And yeah, hopefully this video helped you sort of spot all the differences, so you can, yeah, basically avoid buying the counterfeit one. It's probably best as well is if you just buy it from the actual Woburn store or from the Woburn Amazon store as well. So just through official websites. Otherwise, you could end up getting this dud over here. Doesn't come with any warranty, any support. You know, probably for some people, if you're unlucky, you might be paying the same price as you are for the real version of the G5. So yeah, if you have any questions and maybe something I didn't cover, let me know down below in the comments. I'll also leave a link if you want to purchase the G5. There's a few different models that you can get. So as you can see here, there's like a white model, green, and the black. I personally like the black and the white model the best. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.